rolled out updates for reminders in iOS 27. And if you are a creator drowning in half finished to do lists, these are worth paying attention to. I want to show you exactly what changed, what it means for your workflow, and which one I'm actually rebuilding my entire system around. As creators, the second we have to stop and manually organize a task, we lose the thought. Capture friction is the enemy, and Apple made these changes with the aim of removing that friction. So let's go through them and see what they're about. So the first one is the natural language entries, which is the biggest overhaul with Siri AI and more intelligent devices, not only from a device perspective, but also from the different apps. And honestly, this is the one that I am rebuilding my system around because I'm finding that it's so much easier to add reminders and tasks into my list without having to manually type it. So let's go into that. We're going to go into reminders. I'm going to go into the max my day out and I have my top three priorities section. I have to respond to emails. All right. So there are two ways I'm going to show you how you can do the natural language entry. On the top three priorities, I'm going to tap there. Then I'm going to hit the I to the top right, just to the right of that, and it's going to bring up the entire details window. All right, so I'm going to go in here and describe my entry. I'm going to actually speak it out. I want to respond to all the emails this morning at 8:30 a.m. and also follow up with two brand sponsors. So once I put in that, and I'm very specific, if I say this morning at 8:30, notice under the date and time, it put today's date and it also put in 8:30. One thing I've realized is that productivity isn't just about having the right apps, it's also about having a system. Apple reminders help me to keep track of everything digitally and holds me accountable. But I also don't want to waste time searching for things I carry every single day. That's why I have been using MagBak's wallet, and honestly, I think it's the best wallet and case system I've ever used. There are a lot of options on the market, but no one really builds an entire system like MagBak. Their dual wallet works with both Apple Find My and Android Find Hub. So if you ever misplace it, you can locate it right from your phone. It has a long lasting battery. It plays an audible song if you're looking for it, and even lights up to help you find it. Another great feature I didn't expect to appreciate as much is the magnetic design. I can attach it to almost any metal surface while I'm working, so it's always within reach instead of disappearing inside of my camera bag. It also works with your iPhone, your Samsung, or your Pixel devices. If you want something that is uniquely yours, you can add custom engraving so that you can personalize it to your aesthetic. If you're looking for a smarter everyday carry, not just another phone case or another wallet, I would definitely recommend checking out MagBak using the link in the description. Now let's jump back into what's new in Apple Reminders. One of the things I want you to remember when it comes to natural language entries, it's going to auto parse that due date and time for me. You just want to ensure that the correct date and time is selected. So that is the overall. The title is I want to respond. Now I can choose that, or I can say respond to all emails. So that is going to be my task. And then I'm going to hit uncheck. If it's a case where I am on the go and I don't want to go into reminders, I just want to do it quickly, I can summon Siri and let her do it for me. Can you add a reminders in the Max My Day Out list to reach out and follow up with Brandon?
I didn't find a Mac My Day Out list. Do you want to create it?
No, the list is already there.
I've added the reminder to reach out and follow up with Brandon to your Max My Day Out list.
If I go back into reminders, it's going to categorize it under others. So later on, I can come in and do my little organization and so. So I'm going to tap and hold and just drag it into my admin task. And I think this is really great for creators, especially if you're on the go, you're doing your business or content, and you remember that you need to get a task done. It is so easy to just use Siri to do the necessary heavy lifting while you focus on what it is you're doing, and you can always go back into organizing it later. All right, so the second update, if you've got an iPhone with an action button, you can now long press it to pull up your instant reminder panel from anywhere. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go into settings, and then we're going to come down to our action button, and then you're going to cycle through and look for shortcut. Currently, I have mine set as my notes capture, but I'm going to change it. So I'm going to tap here. I'm going to go into my shortcuts, and I'm going to go down to the iPhone section, and I'm going to choose my agenda, right? And then it's going to set. So if I long press and hold on my action button, it's going to show me my upcoming tasks, what is due today. So I can see all of that information right there. And then I tap on done. The other thing is that they have also included a new extra large widget. So your whole reminders view can sit right on your home screen. So if I tap and hold down on my home screen and I hit on the customization button to the top left, and I go to add widget, I'm going to look for reminders. This is the extra large layout. I'm going to add that, and notice it fills the entire home screen. All right, I'm going to hit on done, and there I'm going to see all the things that I need to get done. Now, if I want to customize what I see in the widget, I can tap and hold, choose edit widget, and I can choose a different list, or I can say what is due today, and I may just want to see what I need to do today. So those are the updates inside of Apple Reminders with iOS 27. I do believe that these updates are going to be so helpful, especially for persons who use Apple Reminders as an execution or a task manager, so that they are being held accountable to get the things done on time. They might be small, but they are most useful updates that has been shipped in Apple Reminders in a very long time. And it also closes those friction gaps where needed. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited about. And if you want to know how to build a task management system inside of Apple Reminders, I built an entire series called the 12-week playlist. I've linked it in the description below. Let me know which feature you're most excited for. And as always, your tech should be working for you and not against you. I'll see you in the next one.